There are three elements, as I mentioned, to the Trump Epstein letter to kind of analyze. There's the writing on the letter, there's the drawing on the letter, and there's the signature on the letter. I doubt you need to be convinced that it's Trump's signature, since we have already seen contemporaneous examples of Trump's signature. They're all exactly like this. Just to be thorough, let's hear from a handwriting expert on the signature.
My professional opinion, the chances of this not being his signature are too minuscule to talk about. The signature that came up last night purported to be Donald Trump. I can absolutely say it is Donald Trump, but it's very much the signature that Donald Trump had in the early 2000s as opposed to his signature now, because it's changed really quite a lot since he's become president. If we can compare it, this was purported to have been written in 2003, I believe, and this is 2000, so it's only 3 years apart, so it's relatively recent. If we look at the final stroke there, there's a very gentle going down of the stroke and then a long horizontal stroke, and it's exactly the same formation in this letter of 2000. We've got the very tall pointed upper zone strokes of the L and the D. And if we examine these under a microscope, which I have done, you would see that they were exactly the same. And the idea that it could be forged would be almost impossible. When I'm analysing somebody's handwriting, somebody's signature, the whole text, it's how they are at that time. It's, if you like, a snapshot of the personality in time. And we do change over time. Sometimes we change in minuscule ways. Even during the day, we can feel more tired or more upset about something, and I can see minor changes in the handwriting. However, with Donald Trump, there have been huge changes over the last 20 years. And the reason why it's changed now is he has had to become far more aggressive, far more adamant, far more absolutely assertive in every single thing that he says and he does, hence the total angularity of his writing.
I don't really, it's interesting that even Trump's signature changes, according to this expert, and I will be the first to tell you that this handwriting science stuff, there are elements of it that are very objective and hard and fast. The stuff about personality, I think, is considered more, a little bit speculative. According to this handwriting expert, the changes to Trump's signature over time reflect the changes to his personality that we have observed publicly. So listen, I think we can put to bed the argument that it's not Trump's signature. After my conversation with Dan Pfeiffer, we are going to hear Caroline Levitt's explanation, which is, no, we've got experts who say it's absolutely not Trump's signature. You can evaluate and see who you believe, the handwriting expert or Caroline Levitt. We'll evaluate that for ourselves. But at least as far as the signature, I think we can move on and say it's definitely Trump's signature. You then would have to argue, well, Trump's signature, it was almost like copy pasted onto the document. It is Trump. That'll be the next step, right? It is Trump's signature from that period of his life, but he didn't sign or make this document. They just placed his signature on it. They photoshopped it or something like that. So let's take a break. We're going to talk with Dan Pfeiffer, and then we will hear from Caroline Levitt. A lot of people think identity theft is something that only happens when someone hacks into your account, but the truth is that it usually starts with your personal information being posted online by data brokers where anybody can find it. Our sponsor, Incogni, is a service that helps protect your privacy by forcing the data brokers to delete your information. This includes your name, address, phone number, even sensitive things like property records or your political affiliation. And now with their custom removals feature included in the unlimited plan, you're not limited to just the list of 250 plus brokers they work with by default. If you find any site exposing any of your private information, even one they've never seen before, you can send a link and Incogni's team will work to get that removed. This is serious protection for you and your family against identity theft, against fraud, doxing, harassment, and Incogni's data removal process is the only one independently verified by Deloitte. Get 60% off an annual plan when you visit incogni.com/Pakman and use the code Pakman. The link is in the description.